Today, December 18th, 6ix9ine finally had his sentencing day in court after pleading guilty to several federal racketeering and firearms charges and testifying against his former 9 Trey Gangsta Blood associates. Here's what sentencing reportedly includes: a total of 24 months in prison with time served and 5 years of supervised release. Upon 6ix9ine's release from prison, he'll also be required to complete 300 hours of community service and pay a $35,000 fine. Judge Paul A. Engelmayer reportedly said this following the rapper's sentencing: "Mr. Hernandez, the worst part is over. There's a great deal to be admired about you. You've learned a hard lesson here. I wish you very, very well. We are adjourned." Since 6ix9ine is sentenced to 24 months with time served, that means the rapper will potentially serve 11 months. He could possibly be released earlier on good behavior, serving 85% of his time. Before pleading guilty to the charges in February, the rapper faced a minimum of 47 years in prison for his involvement in the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. Once 6ix9ine copped a plea deal, he agreed to testify against his former crew and cooperated with the feds. In October, 6ix9ine's lawyer, Lance Lazaro, said he's done what's required and he's ready for the next stage. With this new sentencing, what will become of 6ix9ine's music career? Before being locked up last November, 6ix9ine was one of hip-hop's fastest rising stars, with multi-platinum selling tracks like Gummo and Fifi, but now he may have an uphill battle if he wants to regain that same momentum in his rap career post-prison. One of the biggest issues 6ix9ine faces once he's released from prison is safety. 6ix9ine may face retaliation or revenge for his testimony. Since he's reportedly chosen to skip witness protection, he will likely have to rely on 24/7 security to protect himself and his family. The mother of his child has even voiced her concerns that she fears for her safety following his testimony.
Do you feel that you and your daughter are at risk?
In a sense, yeah.
The Brooklyn rhymer is also going to have to think about whether he can stay in New York City or if he needs to be off the grid. Based on the judge's decision, he may have restrictions on travel and international touring in addition to asking the court's permission to take certain gigs. If 6ix9ine decides to become a law-abiding rapper, he may change his sound and persona. If that happens, there will likely be no more brash visuals and shout-outs to gang life. What about cosigns? Many rappers have publicly denounced him for his snitching. 50 Cent, who once called 6ix9ine his son, admitted he previously gave the rapper advice on how to operate in the streets based on the crew he was surrounding himself with.
I told him, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You saying ain't nobody out there like the set of guys you got around you, you wrong.
And 50 has also publicly stated he would not take 6ix9ine's calls.
I haven't spoken to him.
Really? Would you answer?
Yeah, no. No.
You wouldn't even be curious.
That was your son, Fifth.
Yeah, I know, but this is his mother's child now. After you do shit like that, you your mama's child.
Despite 6ix9ine snitching, 50 thinks there is still an audience out there that will play Tekashi's music, if he can make the right record. Meek Mill and Future called him out. So did Vince Staples and Snoop Dogg. Even after Tekashi testified against his former 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods associates, Tory Lanez and Akon continue to show him love.
And I think you really can't blame him if what he's saying is the truth.
It'll be interesting to see how past beefs play out when the rapper is released from prison. As a free man, 6ix9ine may squash beefs with artists that he's publicly feuded with like Trippie Redd, YG, or Chief Keef, and even work with them. That may seem far-fetched, but 6ix9ine and Trippie are both signed to the 10K Projects record label, run by music executive Elliot Grange. Cooler heads may prevail when 6ix9ine is free. Or he may pick up where he left off prior to being arrested by continuing to instigate beefs and engage in social media antics. Beefs aside, his music career will ultimately be the main focus. 10K Projects apparently offered 6ix9ine a new $10 million deal while he was behind bars. The deal is apparently for 2 albums, one recorded in English and another in Spanish. If 6ix9ine has proven anything during his rap career, it's that he's confident in his music and what he's bringing to the table.
Because you know what people love to see? People love to see progression.
Let's see if he can make that magic happen again. What do you think 6ix9ine will do once he gets out of prison? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.